Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to take you through a day in the life and kind of just talk to you on what it is to run a detailing business full-time, and I'll kind of give you a few points throughout the video of what I was doing back then to what we're doing today. So there's only one car on the schedule for today. There's just 2 maintenance washes and an engine cleaning, and it's gonna be mobile, so me and Lex will go out there. So first for me right now is I actually have quite a bit of clothes here. For instance, like I come in like the office clothes, but then I'll switch, like I have a few pair of shoes. So these are my work boots, my slides. These here are my workout shoes. Those are some old running shoes that I used to work sometimes, and then those are my official running shoes, you could say. So right now I'm gonna switch shirt, shorts, and then put the boots on, and then Lex is actually waiting for me right now, and we'll get on the road.
I feel like it could have been 3 months if I really like focused hard.
What if there's like a competition? Would you just like go do it? No, right? That's too serious. Yeah, that's too much.
It would be fun.
100% we're running late because I have to get all my camera stuff ready and such, so we're gonna be a little late to the customer's location, but it'll be all right. All right, and we are in the van. Got Lexi over here, and it is a 30-minute drive. Right now we have Angel in Chicago at Chicago Auto Pros for PPF training, so we're running the schedule very light this week, just because there's a few things I'm working on this week for products that we're launching, and that's going to take up a lot of time as well. So it's a very small job. We booked this like quite a bit long ago, so that's why we're going to knock it out real quick. And so this week for the most part is going to be light. So we have about a 70-30 split right now. 70% of our work is shop based and 30% is mobile. But like today, since we're leaving the shop, this customer's location is literally the same route that Lex will take to get back home. Like he's doing the exact same turns, the exact same street. So when we were back working from our home, like we could leave from the house to the customer's location, and sometimes the customer might be like 5 minutes away from the home location. And it's like there's pros and cons to each, because there's plenty of times where the customer's like 10 minutes away from the shop, and that's not a big deal. So you know, like you won't be able to pinpoint exactly how far each customer is going to be, and it's really dependent on the city. So Houston is a super large city versus like some small town that has like 50,000 people. Like there's a big difference. All right, so we're at the customer's location, and this has been the exact same way for like the last 10 years now, is that we get on location, we give them a call or text. Here Lex just texts the customer that we're here. This is a repeat customer, so they already know us, we know the system, the process. We get here, we greet them, say hi, they'll ask what car do you want to do first, and then we'll pull it out of the garage, work on that, move it back in, get the other vehicle, pull it out, pause, and then move it back in. I remember I could still remember like 10 years ago getting my first few customers and arriving. I don't want to get in Lex's way. Arriving to the customer's location, and you're like very nervous, excited but very nervous. I was like, oh, how do I greet the customer? What do I say? What do I do? Just remember that you're the professional. You're the one that knows what you're doing. You're the one that they're paying for. So you lead the way, right? When you get to the job site, you know, hey, you know, Mr. Mrs. Joe, how you doing today? Fantastic, great. Let's go look at your vehicle. And if you have to confirm the price, recap the details of what you're gonna do. Ask if they have any questions. Kind of make sure like, hey, I'm gonna be here for the next 4 hours. We're gonna do this. If you have any questions at all, let me know. If I need anything, I will give you a call or text you. But other than that, I have everything that I need, and I'll just get started, and I'll just be working here for the next 4 hours or whatever that may be. But it'll change based on what you have and everything. But that's literally been the process now for the last 10 years. What's probably changed is back then I did everything manually, meaning like I would book the customer in a Google Sheets, and then I would manually call or text them to confirm their appointment, and I would manually send a message saying we're on our way. But now what we use now is for the last 4 years now, we've been using Jobber to do all of that. So when it comes to keeping track of the customer's information, their appointments, sending automated appointment reminders, sending invoices, we've been using Jobber every single day for the last 4 years to help us streamline all of that. If you want to give it a free 14-day trial plus a special discount, just click the link down below and give it a try. But I think the customer is coming out, so let's get that taken care of. So another big difference is if you're working as a mobile detailer and you're using the customer's power and water, that's a big pro in terms of, look how quiet it is right now. It's a beautiful day. You got birds chirping over there, kids enjoying life over there. You got, you know, bugs having a good time in the grass over there. And then once we turn on the generator, gone. You just hear rumble for the next however long you're working on the job site. So it helps that we have our own setup with a generator and all that. But the noise that comes with it is very annoying. This is a repeat customer. We coded this vehicle a few months back and we service it about once a month. So you'll see in the video that it's very simple. It's not overly dirty. The wash process is super simple because there's a coating on it. So both these vehicles and this whole day, as you'll see, is very straightforward and pretty easy. At the shop, we have 2 pairs of buckets. That way each person can have a wheel bucket so they can clean at their own pace. Now on the mobile job, on the mobile van, just because we want to save space, we have 1 bucket, but there's a few pairs of brushes in that bucket so each one of us can use it. And going to the rinsing, you see how easy it is to rinse off. That ceramic coating is holding up very well. The wash process was very simple. We rinsed it down and then started to dry it, and we blew off around 85% of the water with just the blower itself, and the vehicle is done. Again, on the interior, it was just a very quick vacuuming, so you're not going to see a major difference. This is like a legitimate, just very maintenance style cleaning to where you're just doing a wash and a quick vacuum on the interior to get it back to standard. Okay, so literally I was not talking throughout the detail just because you can't talk. It's too loud. I gotta scream. And now the generator's off. It sounds normal. Just another lovely Wednesday evening or Wednesday morning. So just such a ruckus. That's why I always do voiceovers when the generator's on. Anyways, we knocked out the Lincoln. Now we're gonna move on to the Mustang. Now, I'm not even going to include any interior shots just because it was literally nothing to show. We vacuumed it, wiped it down, cleaned the glass, and that took like 10 minutes. So at this location for these 2 vehicles, it was $300. The only difference here is that we included the engine cleaning, which was $80. Other than that, every time we come here, it's typically just an exterior wash and a mini interior detail. But we kind of just coined that as our maintenance details. And we're about to be all done here. We're gonna pass by some food. My camera has been acting up, and literally as I was talking, it cut off right in front of me. It might happen again. Like, it's so quiet now. I don't even feel comfortable talking in my normal voice because like it's so quiet. It's crazy what the noise of the generator does. Anyways, now we're gonna pack up, go get lunch, and then the next one is at 1 p.m. So the customer is already here. We got our Chick-fil-A. We're quickly eating because it's at 1 and he's been waiting. Someone just called me. It's your mom. Yeah, so with the schedule, like, things just kind of get in the way sometimes, and that's always been like a common theme. Like, sometimes you can take your time, you have an hour break. Other times, not that it's a busy schedule, but maybe like you got there a little late, or you took a little longer here, or there was like a 10-minute delay in traffic, or the line at the wherever you were gonna eat takes a little longer, and you have to kind of start rushing to get through your lunch to get back to the next vehicle. So that's, I mean, that was way back when I was on my own, when I had a helper, when me and Lex, like, it just, some days are like, oh, super chill, no rush whatsoever. You have an hour break, 45-minute break, and then there's other days where here it's like, okay, like maybe like a 10-minute lunch and then back to just, and this is the last vehicle, so it's not a big deal. This is an amazing color. Even on the previous Mustang that we just did there, the yellow, like, it was a really, really nice vehicle, the color of it. So this is by far one of the nicest colors that I've seen on a Raptor. And that Mustang that we worked on, this is one of the nicest yellows I've seen on the Mustang. So this is still just a premium and a mini. The customer had just got their vehicle coated not too long ago, like I think like almost 2 weeks ago. I don't know where he got it done or what coating it is, but he just wants to get it cleaned up. So again, not a big deal. The inside's not bad at all. The exterior is slightly dirty, but easily take care of it right now. I'm also not going to show you any interior shots on this one just because there was nothing really to show. It was a very quick vacuuming, wiping it down, and then cleaning the glass. So we're going to go straight to the exterior. Whoever, because the customer just had this vehicle coated, I think like 2 weeks ago, and it is looking fantastic, and it is coated very well. I believe the wheels, tires, the fender wells, the paint, everything was coated very nicely. So the whole process on cleaning, washing, drying was very, very, very straightforward. And the same thing on this vehicle as well, where we blew off around 85% of the water with our blower, which made the drying process super easy. Once the wash is complete, we're going to dress the tires, wipe down the door jambs, and this vehicle is ready to go. And again, like, the paint is looking immaculate. Now on this one, we charged $160. So in total for the day was $460, and it's not that bad because it's a light day, and for us just doing maintenance details, it's a pretty good day. And that's gonna wrap up this video. So for the day, that was $460, and the Ford Raptor customer had tipped an additional $40, but we don't include that for the revenue. Let me know if you have any specific questions about the products, the process, or the pricing. I'll make another video or reply to your comment, or I'll post something on Instagram. I don't know, just whatever you guys tell me, I'll eventually make content over that. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you on the next one.